With over 8 million broadcasts and over 600 million viewers engaged monthly, Restream is the #1 tool to increase your live audience organically. Restream enables you to create, analyze, and share your high-quality streams to over 30 different social networks at once. In this video, we'll go over all the different parts of Restream, from Restream Studio to our analytics, combined chat, events, and more. So, let's get right into it. Multi-streaming is the next step in the evolution of content creation, and Restream takes us a step further by enabling broadcasters to escape platform boundaries. Restream makes it effortless to grow your core audience across all of your existing social platforms without needing to spend extra time directing your audience to just one platform. To get started, first, create your account at restream.io. Once you land on our dashboard, you'll be able to start getting your channels added. You can choose from one of the options here in our quick select, or click Add Channel to access all of our over 30+ supported channels. Now that all of your channels are added, you can quickly begin your live stream to Restream in one of 3 ways. The first way can be accomplished by changing your existing broadcasting software to stream to Restream. The second way you can achieve this is by using Restream Events, which will allow you to upload and schedule your pre-recorded video. The final method is Restream Studio, which allows you to go live directly from your browser. So let's go check that out now. This is Restream Studio. Our studio accelerates the live streaming process by giving broadcasters everything they need in a simple-to-use, easy-to-master package. From sharing your very own graphics, overlay, and videos, to highlighting chat comments and captions on your screen. You can do it all without having to have multiple tabs open or downloading anything. Once your stream is set up, you can begin by inviting all of your live guests, along with controlling the layout and screen capture from the controls here at the bottom of the webcam. Then once you're ready, you can click the Go Live button up here on the top to instantly go live to all of your connected channels. Once you go live, you'll notice on the right-hand side of the studio is our combined chat, which will automatically grab all of your audience's comments from all of your connected platforms and filter them into this convenient location. As I mentioned before, you can click these chat comments to make them appear on screen, or you can reply directly to your audience from this chat box here at the bottom. However, if you're not using Restream Studio, you can still access our chat directly by heading to chat.restream.io. Using this option, you can jump into our settings panel and grab yourself an overlay for your broadcasting software. Adding this overlay enables your audience and your replays to be engaged in the conversation. Once you're done with your live stream, you'll find the recording of your live stored here in our storage area, provided you're on one of our paid plans. From here, you can easily download and share the audio to an external editor such as Descript for your podcast, or download the full video without any worry over external copyright systems. You can also hover over your recordings and click Schedule. This will allow you to reshare this content to your audience later or on a different platform. Once you click,
you can. Restream.io is giving me grief. I might have to. Everybody, I don't know if you can hear me. Hope Restream.io is giving me grief. I might have to. Everybody, I don't know if you can hear me. Restream.io is. All right, everybody. I know the picture's grainy too. I apologize for it. It's Restream. I'm gonna have to get rid of Restream because it's not doing what it needs to do. All right, give me a second here for the folks that are with me to get my chat up. All right, there we go. Hey, what's going on, VJ? Yeah, I'm coming back especially for that, to be armbarred. All right, give me a second, everybody. Like I said, I'm using Restream.io, and they're a royal pain in the butt. I don't know what happened, but the initial stream setup was acting up. So let me see. All right, that's a little bit better. All right. Okay, cool, BJ. I appreciate it, man. I appreciate you just popping in. For those of you all don't know who BJ is, he is um, one of my Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu instructors and a Superman aficionado is what I would call him. All right, can you hear me on YouTube? I know you can hear me on um, Facebook. Can you hear me on YouTube? Somebody just respond in the comments if you can hear me on YouTube. Close enough, VJ. Close enough. All right, so I'm still trying to figure out what's going on. See, this is crazy because now I can see the people on on Facebook, but I cannot see the people on YouTube. Augustine, can you hear me on YouTube? All right, I'm still trying to figure out what's going on. Let me sign into. So yeah, I don't know what's going on, you guys. I can see my viewers, but I don't know what's happening with the people on YouTube. I can't see what's going on with you guys, and the comments have stopped too. So no, man, Superman and Lois is great. All right, cool. So, Coach, you can hear me. Okay, so I'm hoping the guys pop on late. They might pop on late. I did not put this up early. I normally put a live stream up like a day or so early, so you know it's coming. I just put it up maybe like 3 or 4 hours ago, so I'm not sure what our numbers are going to be like. But yeah, BJ, man, I Superman and Lois is crazy good, and it is a shame that it's not getting the press that it should get because for me, my personal opinion is that it's probably the best Superman that we've ever gotten. I like him even better than Henry Cavill, especially with how the show treats the character. It's really good. So yeah, I definitely agree with you on that. So I'm assuming everybody here has seen the Batman. Is that right? Has everybody seen the Batman? Because we are going to spoil it. So if you haven't seen it, you might not want to stick around. Yeah, I saw it twice too, BJ. I mean, man, it's almost a perfect film to me. There were some stuff that I did notice the second time around that I did not pick up the first time around, where I saw some problems with it. And there was really only one problem with it. There was a little bit of a continuity problem that didn't make sense with something in the film, but yeah, I mean, it was good. I had to see it twice too. The first time I went with my wife, and then again I went to see it the second time by myself, and I thought it was great, man. I mean, to me, it is the best movie that DC has made. Which I know a lot of people probably disagree with that, but I think it's the best movie that DC has made. Period. I think it's even better than Snyder's cut of the Justice League, and I know a lot of people are going to disagree with me on that. Coach, did you see the Batman, Coach P? I'm sure you did. Yeah, it was a good mix to both of those, VJ. I agree. Oh wow, that's interesting. So they really liked it in Brazil. Yeah, it was good, man. It was good, and I'm much more of a Marvel fan than I am a DC fan, but it was really good. The one problem I saw in it was, like I said, a continuity problem, and I didn't pick it up until the second time viewing the film, and that's with the mayor elect. You remember towards the end of the film where she got shot, and then later on, when Batman is pulling the people out of the water, he pulls her out of the water too. And it's like she's not hurt at all. I mean, she's not holding her side, she's not doing anything, and she was shot. So I did notice that the second time around. And that's a little bit of a problem that they didn't pick up on, obviously. So, but other than that, man, I thought the film was almost perfect. So Coach, you think it would have been better if it was a series on um, HBO Max? Man, maybe. I mean, I can see it being a series, but I feel like to do it in a movie was probably more powerful than to have it run as a series. Yeah, that's what I think. I mean, even though this is the first of three, from what I understand, Matt Reeves has got two more coming. But all right, VJ, thanks for hanging out, man. I appreciate it. I'll see you soon. I hope one of Matt's. All right. All right. So I see some other folks on too, but I don't see. They must be on Facebook because I don't see them. Well, we got three folks on here. Man, I don't know where people are here, but not in the comments. Anyway, so yeah, but other than that, man, I thought the Batman was great, and it's funny because the Batman to me is how DC should be making films now. But I said before, I don't know if you can make a Justice League. Sorry, I got these Invisaligns in my mouth, but the Justice League the same way you can make a Batman movie. I'm not sure if it'll work. I think that part of what makes Batman work so well is how focused it was on the one character, which was the Batman. If you had to spread that out and tell the story with all of the different characters, I don't know how well that will work. So I'm curious, Coach, did you see? Have you seen any of the other DC movies or shows? Like, did you see Peacemaker? I'm curious to know what you thought about Peacemaker. All right, I don't know, Coach. Did you get that? It looks like Augustine is here too, but he may have gone AFK. Yeah, I didn't even finish seeing all of Peacemaker, and I asked you that because I know a lot of people really enjoyed it. It was a bit too raunchy for me, man. It was I couldn't really get into it that much. But I do kind of like, from what I did see, I like the direction of it in terms of how James Gunn brought it to us. But yeah, it was something that I couldn't get into too much. I am looking forward to some of the other stuff that's coming though this month. I think Moon Knight drops this month on the 30th, and then we've got some other stuff coming up. Some of our DC stuff, as you know, has been moved back. So, which always makes me nervous, man. I don't know. I don't understand why in some cases DC is not able to get themselves together. No. Yeah, you're right about that. You certainly couldn't watch it with the kids. It was not a family friendly show, that's for sure. So, but I am looking forward to what DC has coming. I'm really looking forward to Black Adam because I'm really looking forward to Doctor Fate. So I hope that we get a nice bit of him in that movie. I've said before I would love a spin-off movie from Doctor Fate too. So that I would be happy about. Let me ask you, man, of the Batman movies that you've seen, do you think this Batman movie, even of the Christopher Nolan movies, is the best Batman movie? I'm curious to know what you think about that. Let me see something here. Oh wow. Okay. So you're still a big fan for Michael Keaton's Batman. I mean, I'm not mad at you about that. I think Keaton's Batman was good too because that was the first time we had a Batman to me that was kind of really reminiscent of I would consider the Dark Knight. It was campy. It wasn't really like Nolan's Batman in terms of being the Dark Knight. And I know it wasn't classified as a Dark Knight, but it was kind of like a darker version of Batman. So I like Keaton's Batman as well. This Batman, though, with Reeves, to me, is the best Batman we've seen. And I think for a lot of different reasons. I think because of how Reeves told this story and how they gave us a Batman that we've not seen before. A lot of people have commented on this and said that it is the detective that we have wanted to see for a long time, but we've not gotten a chance to see. So that's one of the things that I really enjoyed about this. And I just think how they told this story was, man, it was so good. Because I remember when I watched it, or before I watched it, I was wondering what the balance was going to be like between Bruce Wayne and Batman. And the fact that we got mostly Batman in this movie, I was surprised by. Even though some people had alluded to us getting a much more Batman, I was surprised that we got as much Batman as we did because we didn't see much Bruce Wayne really at all in this. So I was very shocked. Yeah. Yeah, I can see that. And people have said that he was too emo. He was always brooding. Um, and that's one of the knocks that I've actually heard people say about the film. Even people who liked it said it was just a bit too much. The brooding was almost like it just seemed forced. I actually heard some people say it. I don't think it was forced. I think definitely though he was brooding. But I think that they did that to really kind of show his struggle with who he was becoming versus who he was in the eyes of Gotham. When I said it, I mean in terms of Bruce Wayne. So, yeah, he was. I think he was just struggling with all of that about trying to make things better, and I think that that's why they had him brooding to the point that he did. But he he was emo. Yeah, he certainly was. I'm not going to argue against that. So, and that's one thing I will say that I feel like even though it was a different type of movie, I feel like Nolan does better. Like he gives us a good balance of Bruce Wayne and Batman, and we see the importance of Bruce Wayne in Batman's story. But some people have said that the reason we don't see that in this film is because he's not gotten to that point yet. These are theories that I've read online. This film is really him trying to figure out that balance between himself and Bruce Wayne and how he can be beneficial to Gotham as Bruce Wayne and the Batman. So he's trying to figure all that out. And some people are saying that they think that that's what we'll get later on when we get the other movies from Reeves. So we'll see how that whole thing turns up. Man, if I had you know what, actually, Coach, if you if I had your email, I would send you a link and pull you right into the stream because it's not too many of us on now. So that way you wouldn't have to type everything. You know what I'm gonna do? That's what I'm gonna do. Let me see. All right, I'm just gonna. All right, so if you're interested in Coach, you don't have to do this, but that's my email. If you want, if you email me your email, I will email you a link and I will pull you right into the stream, and then we can talk, and that way you don't have to type because it's only I think it's only like two of us on right now. Because like I said, I put this up really late today. There wasn't a lot of forewarning about it, so I'm not even sure how many people know that it's coming. But if that's something that you're cool with, then I can send you a link and I can pull you into the stream. And it's just easier to talk that way than for you to type. But either way, let me see. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. I mean, I think he was really trying to figure out who he was going to be. You're right. It was like he really couldn't turn Batman off. And I don't think he saw the value of Bruce Wayne. That's what I think. I think he only saw the value of being Batman and how that would impact the city. So, which I think is interesting because um, we've never really gotten that before. We've never really gotten that Batman story before. So that I love with how Reeves brought us this type of Batman. It was a very different Batman movie than what we've gotten before. And when you think about it, that's pretty impressive, man, because we've had a lot of Batman movies. I mean, you mentioned Tim Burton's movies, and I can't even remember the last time that came out. I think that came out in, what was that, the 90s? I think Batman came out. So we've had a ton of Batman movies. And the fact that he was able to bring us something new was impressive, man. It was super impressive. Oh, no worries, man. No worries. No worries. I'm going to put it out there again too, because I've done it in the past. I've actually had some of the members of the Dark Side community join the stream as well. And with the platform that I'm using or that I have used, it's really easy to do because all you do is send a person a link and they click the link and it brings you right in. It's almost like Zoom. So that's something that we can do in the future if you're interested in. If you email me, I can have that. I have that saved. I have a couple of different Darksiders emails saved too. I collected emails a long time ago, way back in the Into the Badland days. So I've had some people on the stream. The General's been on the stream before too. You may have seen him. General WB comments a lot on some stuff, so you may have seen him on the stream also. So, so let me ask you, what are you most looking forward to in the next, I guess, year or so in terms of just superhero movies? What are you most looking forward to? I'm curious. 'Cause I know for me, it probably would be the Multiverse of Madness with Doctor Strange, and I'm looking forward to Moon Knight too. But I'm only talking movies when I ask you that question. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to Black Adam too. And like I said before, with Black Adam, I'm really looking forward, really more so to Doctor Fate to see what they do with that character because he's probably my favorite DC character. And I feel like he's so underutilized. I mean, we've seen him here and there in shows, but I really hope that they do his character justice, because I would love to see him in his own movie in a standalone movie. I would love to see Doctor Fate. So yeah, I'm looking forward to Black Adam too. I'm also a big fan of The Rock, even though people say The Rock is The Rock in every movie. He's always the same person. He's just kind of got one aspect to his acting, but I think the man's talented, and I'm looking forward to seeing what he brings to Black Adam. Yeah, Dr. Fate is a cool character. He's a real cool character. It's funny because I've been trying to do a versus video with Dr. Fate versus Doctor Strange, and I mean, I don't even really know how to make the video because, in my opinion, it would be a draw. A lot of people would say that Dr. Fate beats Doctor Strange because technically, when he has Naboo's helmet on, he is a god. I'm not really buying that. I feel like some of the things that Doctor Strange has at his disposal, um, it would be just as powerful. That's my opinion on that. Yeah, man. I mean, the thing about the Flash is, well, first of all, when we get it, because they moved it back, and whenever they move a movie back, it always makes me nervous because I'm thinking, well, what's going on? And I haven't heard why they moved it back. Maybe there's some reshoots. I don't know what's happening, but the fact that they moved it back makes me nervous when DC does that because we've seen that before. So, but yeah, I think the Flash will be really good. Um, and I'm wondering what they're going to do with the Flash. I know there's been talks of the Flash kind of being DC's reboot, but now, man, just just seeing the movies that we've seen now with the Batman and Joker, because they're so different than the other DCEU movies, I'd like to see them continue to make films like that because both of those have been so good. Um, Yeah, not that I'm not interested in the Flash because I do want to see the Flash. I think it's going to be good, especially given the story that they're building from it. But I don't know, man. If we keep getting movies like the Batman, if we keep getting movies like Joker, I just think both of those movies are such good movies and they're so different. The storytelling is so good. It's so different than what we've gotten before, and it's stronger storytelling to me than a lot of the Marvel movies that they have out too. And as I always say, hurts me to say that as a Marvel fan, but I mean everything about them is so good. The production so well written, all of that. So yeah, I definitely agree. They need to continue that wave, and hopefully they do. I'd like to see. I don't know how they would do it. I was gonna say I'd like to see another Wonder Woman movie, but kind of like in the vein of Joker or the dark or the Batman. I don't know how they would do it, but I love the first Wonder Woman. The second Wonder Woman I didn't really like too much, but the first one was great, man. I love that better than Spider-Man Homecoming. And Spidey is my dude, like that's my guy. But Wonder Woman was that it was great. I love Gal Gadot as Wonder Woman. She's amazing. Hey, coach, and again, since it looks like it's just you and I on. Don't let me hold you up, man. If you have something to do, because I can end the stream, and I've got some other stuff to do as well. Like I said, I wasn't sure what we were going to get because I didn't really advertise it. So yeah, Wonder Woman 1 was absolutely amazing. It was absolutely amazing. I mean, she was so good in that role, man. And I know that people had some gripes about her inhabiting that role, saying that she didn't necessarily have the look for Wonder Woman. And I think when they said that they meant body type, but man, she was great in that. She was amazing. Like I see her in that role like I see Robert Downey Jr. as Iron Man, or I see Chris Evans as Captain America. I feel the same way about Gal Gadot as Wonder Woman. She was great. All right, man. Listen, I will see you. Don't be a stranger. We will stream again. I'm going to try and stream at least once a week, but I'll make sure to get it out ahead of time so that people have enough time to get ready for it. Like I said, I popped it up maybe 3 hours, 4 hours ago, so it wasn't a lot of lead time, but it was good hanging out with you, man. And like I said, if you are interested in joining the stream at one point, just to talk movies and TV, you have my email now. You can go ahead and email me, and I can put that. I'll put that with the other emails I have, and I will send you a link. You can jump in at another time. All right. All right, everybody. So I'm going to head off. We don't have a lot of folks tonight, so we will do this again at some point next week, probably on a Sunday, same time. I'll make sure to get the info out about the stream earlier so that you guys will be ready for it for those that see this. All right, I'm signing out. Enjoy your week. I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.